People who can't communicate think everything is an argument. Everything you say, they have to come up with a contrary opinion. They have to oppose. You post something on social media, they are not reading to understand. They are not reading to see where you are coming from. They are reading to disagree. They want to seem or look bright. They want everybody to think they are right and you are wrong. They know everything, you know nothing. And in so doing, they only make themselves look bad. They only make themselves look foolish. They think they are hurting you when they do what they do, but they are only hurting themselves. They think they are making you look small, but it boomerangs. They are the ones who are looking bad. They do not know how to communicate. A lot of people, they do not respect your point of view. You're speaking to them. They are not trying to understand what you're saying. They are not even listening. They don't even know exactly what you said. They are just picking up words or picking up lines in what you're saying, sentences, pieces of sentences, looking for a debate, looking for something to disagree with. So they are not listening to you, but they want you to listen to them. If you want people to listen to you, start by listening to them. I have learned along the way, when somebody is talking, try as best as possible to listen. Listen to them. Sometimes you cannot help but interject, but it is better to listen. Let them keep going. What often happens is that somebody is speaking, you are speaking, you watching me here on this advancing channel, you are speaking, somebody interrupts you, and you don't end up saying what you really want to say. Some people are bad interviewers as well. They will interview you, but as soon as you're warming up, you're trying to get into a state of flow. You are gathering your thoughts before you hit that punchline. And it's not just an interview, whoever you may be speaking with, before you hit that nail on the head, before you say exactly what you want to say, they have already interrupted you. They don't know how to communicate. But even worse than that are the people who are always disagreeing with everything you say without even listening, without even paying attention. Now, we are not saying that people should agree with everything I say or everything anybody says. But how about trying to understand where the person is coming from? How about listening? How about they listening to you and trying to understand where you are coming from instead of being so quick to oppose? They have to make you wrong, and that is a bad habit. That is a terrible, sickening, dirty, filthy, put in whatever word you want, habit that some people have. I tell you, some people, as soon as you see the notification, let's say it's on social media, as soon as you see the notification, you know they are gonna say something negative. You know they are gonna oppose. They are like trolls. They are trolls. Always trolling, always trying to find fault, always disagreeing. And it's funny, I've been smiling because it's funny. What's wrong with these people? Always disagreeing. As soon as you see the notification, you know they will not see where you're coming from. And very often what you're saying makes total sense. 99 people are saying fact, are typing fact. 99 people are saying truth. 99 people see where you're coming from. But there comes this troll, and he or she has to find fault, has to disagree with something you said, has to twist. Very often that is not even what you're saying. Has to twist it to suit themselves and the argument, themselves and whatever is in their mind at the time, whatever they've been watching, whatever they've been studying. Let me tell you something, advancing king or advancing queen, it has nothing to do with you. Very often it has nothing to do with you. It is all about them and their projections. It is all about them and what they are experiencing, what they are going through, how they live their life. It is all about them and who they are. People are not like you. Everybody's not like you. As the birds sing in nature, it's beautiful out here in nature. Oh yes, it's so calm today, so peaceful, and I really appreciate that. Oh, woo, it feels good. And the birds are there with us. The beauty of nature. Nature in all its splendor as the sun shines. A little cloudy today, blocking the sun a bit, and that is good. For the video, that is good, because when it gets so bright and sunny, you know, it can affect the video quality a little. Not that anybody cares anyway. Not that anybody cares. It's all good. It's all good. Did I say to smash that like button for the YouTube algorithm? Smash that like button. Give the video a thumbs up if you haven't done so. Some people are such terrible communicators. They are so bad at communication. They think everything is an argument. Everything is an opportunity to argue, to debate. I have learned that arguing is a terrible thing. Back then, when I didn't know better, I would argue. But I realized that arguing just makes you feel bad. But some of these people, they don't even feel bad. They're so, my goodness. But what I'm saying is that arguing, you just end up feeling bad at the end, and the person doesn't even see your side. Why argue? Perhaps I can present my point, but in a smarter way, where I am not hurting the person's feelings. We're not saying you have to sugarcoat all of the time, but sometimes you have to sugarcoat. Don't mind anybody. You have to be careful how you speak to people. We have to be careful. I have to be careful how I speak to you. I can't just come here and just bash you. That'd be crazy. I have to speak to you respectfully. They have to speak to you respectfully. Making you wrong, arguing. Arguing makes no sense whatsoever. But I'm telling you, when people come to you with that approach, when people have that approach, kill them with silence. Let them argue with themselves. You have nothing to say. You don't have the time or the energy to go into a back and forth with these people. That is what they want. They want you to have a back and forth with them. They want you to argue with them. That is how they live their life. Find somebody else. They can find somebody else. And that is, people like that, they don't really get their point across, because they are really and truly trying to hurt people's feelings. They are really trying to make people wrong, to make people seem or look foolish, to make it look like they are above people, to make it look like they are the bright ones, they are the smart ones, and everybody else is dumb, stupid, foolish, whatever word. They must find something to say. I said, kill them with silence. You don't have to respond. You have nothing to say. You ignore them. If it's on social media, you don't comment, you don't respond, you don't like, you just leave them hanging. You just leave them hanging. That is the way they are. They don't know how to communicate. They don't know how to respect people. They don't know how to have a beautiful discussion. It's okay to disagree sometimes, but it's the way it's done. It doesn't have to be in a form of an argument where people are getting upset, people are getting mad, and people are disrespecting each other. Oh, you don't know what you're talking about. That is a problem. They've already made it personal. You don't know what you're talking about, so they are making the person look ignorant. So it's an attack on the person. They're not saying, I see your point, and instead of but. I see your point, and add the piece to it. But see where the person is coming from first. Respect. Everything is not an argument. There are different sides to things. There are different sides. It's not always either or either or. Which one is right? Some people will argue about this, whether it's either or either. I think in different parts of the world they say different things. In different parts of the world they spell words differently. Behavior, B-E-H-A-V-I-O-R. Behavior, B-E-H-A-V-I-O-U-R. Organization with a Z, with a Z. Z. Some people say Z, some people say Z. So imagine two people arguing, it's Z. Oh, no, it's not Z, it's Z. And imagine two people arguing about whether it's 6 or 9. One is standing, they are on opposite sides, and they are arguing, is it a 6 or a 9? Depending on where you're standing. Depending on where you're standing, you will see 6. If you're standing on this side, you will see 6. If you're standing on the opposite side, you will see a 9. So don't be there tearing the person apart. They shouldn't be there tearing you, trying to tear you apart, disrespecting you, and all of the time. And really and truly, you are right. They are right. And you are right. Very often both of you are right. It's the vantage point. It's where you are at the time. I said some people always want to make you wrong. And you know what happens? Furthermore, you never heard from them before. When you are saying something which is beyond a shadow of a doubt, fact, 100% fact, something that you can't really debate, they are nowhere to be found. They are not saying, oh, that is so true. You do something great, they are not saying good job, congratulations. They are not praising you at all. But as soon as they see some loophole or something, all of a sudden they appear out of the woodwork. And they have every bad thing to say, to oppose, to make people wrong, and to look like they are right all of the time. Mr. Know-it-all, Mrs. or Miss, whatever word, know-it-all. They are terrible communicators. Nobody wants to talk to. I don't want to talk to them. Do you want to talk to somebody like that? I don't think so. And they take everything personal. Behind the person's back, they are talking about them. They can't let it go. They cannot let it go that you saw things in a particular way. They cannot let it go. Even when you walk away, even when you go about your business, you have work to do. That doesn't mean you're affected, but I'm just saying, even after the conversation ends, they are still on your case. They are still talking about it, talking to somebody about you. Oh, he said this, what is he talking about? Oh, she said this, what is she talking about? They don't ever give up. And a lot of the time, they are dead wrong. A lot of the time, they don't even know what they are saying. They just love to argue. They just love to argue. They don't know how to communicate. They don't know how to listen. They are always interrupting. They won't let you make your point. That is not what you said. They are putting words in your mouth. They are saying what you didn't say. They are adding to it. They are finding every way to justify what they are saying to make the argument. They love to argue. They don't know how to communicate. They don't know how to respect people. It's better to just stay away from these people. Don't even have a conversation with them. They don't know how to communicate. Just leave them alone. Like I said, leave them hanging. You don't have time for that. You've got work to do. As we're here in nature, it's beautiful out here in nature. I am sending you all of this good energy, all of this good vibration as we raise the vibration here, right here in nature on this advancing channel. It's all about joy. How about that? It's all about peace. It's all about love. It's all about that happiness. It's all about gratitude. Optimism as opposed to pessimism. Goodbye fear. Goodbye all of this low vibration, all of this negative energy, all of this negative emotion. Oh my goodness. It can be so tough at times. You're there feeling bad, feeling sad. You're fearful. And sometimes it's really false evidence appearing real. Have that hope, have that faith, have that belief, have that knowing that everything is gonna work out, that it is gonna be alright. Whatever you may be going through, you wondering whether something will work out for you, know that it will work out. Even if something is removed from your life, it will work out. All things work together for good for you. You are fine. All is well and you are fine. Oh yes. Sending you all of this good energy. I want to read your comment. I want to read what you have to say. On this advancing channel. In this beautiful advancing community. You are valued. You are appreciated. You are loved. You are blessed by the Almighty. You are royal. They may try to make you feel small, like my song Royal says, but That ain't gonna work at all. The link is in the description. Check out my song Royal. Thank you so much for supporting the channel. Those of you who support the channel via PayPal, via Super Thanks. Wow. Members, wow. I cannot do it without you. Share the video. Like the video, you've done so. My name is Mantius. This is the Advancing channel, and I am saying one love, God bless, and all the best.